Where is all this traffic coming from?
Happy anniversary, Nathan.
So if we have one lane drop off, one lane drop off. Highway drop off points at either side, maybe. Get a plant in your studio, plenty of oxygen then, J10. Do you think a plant is going to generate enough oxygen for me? It's not going to happen. Apple pie. Where's Squirrel? He's passed out due to lack of oxygen in it. Otherwise known as hypoxia. I might move this. I might move it here. Don't just do drop-off lanes that will end in chaos. For that sort of district, you need another proper junction. Such as what, Bez? Wait, there's a fire. Look at that lightning strike! Now that was a lightning strike. Power's coming and going again. I think we're going to need to build more electricity. Either that or something's disconnected off the grid. There's the main generator, which I'm going to link in that way as well now for a bit of redundancy. Looks okay. Do you still have a massive backlog of games to give away? I was thinking about giving a game for you to give away, Yacht. I can't give it games away easily anymore thanks to Steam changes. You don't think the Hellies will take care of the fires outside your system? It's possibly not. But at least if it starts a fire here, it will. But to answer your question, Baz, you're wrong. So that proved that one. So what kind of junction do we want here then? If we're going to have one. Let's see what we got. Something with a highway and a drop off either side, possibly. It's too big. Highway T with 6 lane. Massive. highway drive out. That allows people to get back onto the highway. From a 6-lane road. It's not what I want. No, it's too big, Baz. I'm not going to drop something like that monster into the city. It's not going to happen. See, my theory, Baz, is if you have enough drop-off and drop-on points, you won't get a massive... Like, if we have one place to get on and off, it'll all go here. If we have multiple exit points, then they'll choose the one nearest to that district. That's my theory. When we do expand over here, of course, we'll need to junction off the highway down there as well. Something to serve that district. And then the arterial road between these two is going to get very busy. At which point this may have to become a 6-lane road. All the way along here. It should probably be 6-lane now, but we'll leave it. Let's get some stuff down here. Let's think about this part with trees. It's a bit big, really. Small playground, small park. I hate the way it resets the brushes and everything. That's 4-lane highway exit V3. If you drop a lot of those, you are fine. And they're small. I've already got that, Baz. Baz 4-lane highway exit V3. I guess I'll have to scroll through them one at a time. Let's see, the Baz 4-lane turn off. Five level. Don't think I have it. Nope. 4-lane highway though, Baz. This is not a 4-lane highway. Why would it be called 4-lane highway exit? Okay, medical cover. It's got all the cover it needs there. Parking there. I think we should get... 4 lane stands for the road underneath. What on earth is that? What did I call this? I have far too many save games. Look at Los Schmackos. Look at that. Look at the dates on these. Wow. Doyle Italy, April 2016. February 2016, Doyle Italy. Nearly 2 years ago. Los Schmackos, August 2016. This is nuts. No name, 46k. No, Michael Douglas, you can't. The old save games will have so many kind of broken like mods that they depend on. It just won't load. It'll start loading and just crash at some point. The complete Baz Junction collection. I love this. The complete Baz collection. 4 lane. Let's have a look at it. It's that one in a 4 lane highway exit. Oh, I see. It's basically a 4 lane with a roundabout. That's a weird junction, man. You should have just called it the Baz collection. It's got such a better name to it. The Baz collection. Sounds like one of those clothing ranges down at the shop. The Baz collection. Baz 6 lane interchange 3. Is that your crazy one, Baz? It looks it, mate. It looks completely nuts. Get the weird about as well. Is that in here? Highway traffic. The Baz high traffic highway cross 2. The parallel highway changeover. That's it. I like that, Baz. That's interesting, that one. The Baz weird about. Here we go. For the man, for the connoisseur of anti-roundabouts, we have the weird about. There we go. It should all be enabled. Too late, Baz. Your magical roundabout is better. Oh man, did I supposed to get another one? Rip. That doesn't look good. Probably need to restart. Alt F4 for the win. There's somebody going around shooting all the guys with fireworks at the moment, don't worry. It'll all be over soon. Jetcat, 30 months. Hello, Squirrel and Nuts. I'm back. Welcome back, Jetcat. 30 months, dude? I tell you what, I wish they were like my summer car fireworks. You love that you only get them around New Year's, Katie Cricket fan. You're lucky. There we go. Right. We're back. This is going to make a mess of my road design, but hey. Let's see. I hate the fact that you have to scroll through and find it by picture or wait for it to pop up. There's the Baz weird about, so I know it's got them loaded now. V2. There's a changeover. Six lane change 3. Did you say this was small, Baz? This is going to require major road renovation here. Right, we're going to start with one up here. I'm going to have to redo the highway a little bit. The spacing's different. Oh, I don't like that. Jump into that. Well, I'm going to do 2 of them, Baz, but I'm just trying to get the positioning right. Really, game? Brew hits, good night. Have a good one. Something like that. What? Stop doing that. I think I have to change the design of this bit here. There you go. Okay, that's that bit done. Slightly high now. Should be fine. We don't need any sort of ships to go underneath here. Floating tractor hype. The move tool MP should be built into the base game. It's a scandal that it's not. The only thing I'm slightly worried about is a left turn from here. I think I might block a left turn and make them go a bit further down. Get rid of that. I don't like the idea of it. It's a pity I can't build like a massive plaza though. Why is the chat so quiet, Cameron? People just chill, dude. Does My Summer Car go on sale very often, Parky? It probably only goes on sale during major Steam sales, so my guess would be the Christmas sale next. But honestly, I don't know, and I don't think it goes on sale for that much money. Like, I think, you know, the discount's not hugely heavy. Yeah, I saw a bunch of them being brought in MP. I'm surprised that one didn't make it as well. Would have been nice. Plaza with trees. What we could do is... It's a pity they don't line up better. Look at that. That's so annoying. It almost works really well.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Again though. A huge rock, Baz. Have you got something against rocks, Baz? Is it roundabout and rocks with you? Is that what it is? Well, just for you, Baz. I'll put another one in there. How's that, Baz? That better? It's all gravy. Thank you for 14 months. Thank you very much. You're scared of the one that had the size of the park and didn't... Oh, you mean the biggest one? Yeah, that was a bit of a big rock. That's quite nice. Works. Ditch that for a second. And the question is, let's just be careful with this. We create a straight road through there. There's going to be a lot of traffic wanting to go into here. Could drop that in there, possibly. Don't want to join that into here, especially not so close to that roundabout. So what I might do is... we could just not connect it. Having to watch in 360p due to downloading Skylines. Oh, the irony. I think I prefer that method. So link that to that, that to that, but don't connect through there. So I think I'll just make these smaller roads here. Okay, we can unpause it. Let it start to play out a bit. I'd rather have this as a district, if you like, that it can easily get access to these. This is going to be housing as well, so... That can get access to here, here, and it can also go shopping. That can get access to the highway. This district can get access to the highway or that highway, so... There's plenty of options there, I think. Can we have a Christmas countdown? 50 days, 3 hours, 52 minutes, there you go. You have a command for it. The real question is, should we do that? The thing about the Skylines is, almost everything you do, you have to just design it with heavy traffic in mind, because inevitably that's what's going to happen. Some of us like the on-screen countdown. Oh my god. There you go. 50 days, 4 hours, 50 minutes and 56 seconds. Don't ask me why Nut Slammer disagrees with that by 1 hour, but it's probably got something to do with America not having moved its clocks back an hour yet. That would be my guess. Right, healthcare is pretty much non-existent over here. This city needs a hospital. Yeah, they got those two, that's good. In America, what time do the clocks move? Like local time? Is it like Europe where it's 2 AM or 3 AM? Mr. Rye, Squirrel, there is one intersection on the other side that the tram route is broken. Just FYI, the tram route is broken on the other side. That's going to be tricky to find. There is one route where the tram is broken. Now, the only tram we have is this. Okay, Rye, as I look at this, where is it? I'll not move the screen. 2 AM, okay. I'm going to not move the screen for a little bit, Rye, and then you need to tell me where it is. Put the big solar energy thing inside the big roundabout, it would look funny. You can't do it, dude. It has to be attached to a road. Right side by the highway. Right side by the highway. The tram route is broken. The thing is, I'm looking at this and I can't see anything broken. I mean, all the lines, I can't see a disconnect symbol anywhere. You sure you didn't mistake the power symbol for a further down? Give me a clue. What am I looking at? What am I looking for here? Awkward silence. Okay, we'll give up. By the first roundabout of the highway, the road isn't a tram, so thought it was broken. Yeah, roundabout doesn't go through the tram doesn't go through the roundabout. Let's go and check if that traffic's okay. Yay! It's all flowing again. Good stuff. Let's have a look at the heat map. Yikes. Still coping apart from this here. This is still a mess. So everything's coming off the highway and coming over from here. Industry bringing stuff in, I guess. I don't know. We need a solution here, though. We need a solution to this. Why does my city keep requesting industrial zone? It means your commerce need goods. Want to place in industries require more workers, yet no houses are needed. It means you probably have enough people, but you're either they're not able to get to work, so you need transport, or they're educated and therefore won't work in industry. So you need uneducated people as well. So if you create a zone with residents in it, and then go for schools out policy, that will stop them going to university. They'll go and work in your industry then. That makes sense. Left turn relief road, 2-lane highway underground at Junction. Yeah, I mean, all it's going to do, Baz, is chuck traffic there and dump it here. I think it's just going to push the problem to this junction instead. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, we can stop the left turn problem, but I don't think it's going to solve the traffic problem. That makes sense.
Ay, 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 ay.
Okay, right turn only. No left turn. No left turn. Let's see what happens with that one. Simperator, how you doing, sir? Rye, Fluffball Shadow said it much better than I did. Okay, I missed what I missed what he said. What did Fluffball say? It needs more access points, I agree. He means the first intersection to the right from the top highway ramp. The first intersection, let's go back. The first intersection to the right from the top highway ramp. So you mean this area here? But the thing is, if the tram couldn't get around, it would start flashing, and the tram's not flashing. So I are confused. So that underground door, road pipe pass for peeps heading straight on. But if you do that, then the people turning left are still getting in the way of people coming this way, unless you mean a bypass road for these guys. So you make them turn right and take these others bypassed. Which is the two sides of the same coin, but this is what I was saying, Baz. This is what I was saying. I don't think it'll solve the problem. It'll just push all the problem to that junction. Long section, the one on the top highway ramp. You got two of them. This one. Okay, so the tram line again only runs here. So what is the problem with this junction? I honestly can't see what the problem is. Okay, looks like this road is the major in and out point. I guess traffic coming along here and going left is going to create a problem as well. Although most of it seems to be turning right. I know it does, Baz, but I'm trying to figure out how to give it more entry points. That's the point. It's got one here, but that route's longer, so you know what the Sims are like. They won't take that because it's longer than this. I'm wondering about giving them exit ramps onto the roundabout maybe, if that'll fix it, or another entry ramp. Maybe just have people coming in this way. Just create a one-way in that way. Get rid of these houses and just drop people straight onto that junction to bring people in from the roundabout. What I don't want to do is then have traffic backing up down here. You reckon the bus lanes are messing it up? I'm not sure why, though. Look at this. I mean, the bus lane does have the advantage of getting the emergency services through if people would actually move. Oh, excuse me, with 100 bits. It is ironic that Guy Fawkes tried to kill people, to keep people with gunpowder, and people remember it with fireworks because I want to do the same thing with my neighbours right now. You're not the only one. Oh, excuse me. I want to do exactly the same thing. Ban parking on the road. There's no parking on the road. Maybe I just need to change some arrows on these, on this junction here, to get traffic to push further in. Which DLC are trams part of, Jamie? It's going on back a while, that one, Jamie. Trams have been in it for at least a year that I know of. The problem with this junction is you've got people going in all directions, as well as being the major entry point for traffic. Bus don't use the full lane and goes back into traffic. They do that when they're making a turn. Like, they'll go along, and then they'll come over here because they're turning or something. Like, because that's a right-hand turn, so they're going to go back into the main traffic, which is annoying. Dog barking. Right, sorry for the confusion, just drop it, Squirrel Love, sorry. No problem, dude. Right, let's make some changes, because right now nothing's changing. Let's try that. So we'll stop left turn at this junction and just see if that helps traffic push around better. Do the main road in the district as a priority road. I have never once used priority roads and had them do a better job. Allow all traffic to use part of the bus lane near the junction, then dedicate each lane to a direction. Ugh. Sorry about that. Ultimately, there shouldn't be so many cars coming in here. It kind of implies that they're not using... So I'm going to give them free public transport and see if we can encourage them to actually not drive around. Or maybe we make them all use electric cars. Let's let that policy settle in. Let's see if that makes any difference. If they use free public transport, then maybe they won't. Not as many people use some cars. Maybe that's the real problem. There's just too many cars. Where are the fire engines exactly? Four lane toward the right. I'd link the roundabout to the right.
Welcome back, Nathan.
Okay. You have a coffee. I thought I had got rid of the traffic lights first. Is there a way that we can just switch off all traffic lights from here? There used to be an option. Clear the map of traffic lights. Can't find it now. Is it in here? Ugh, PC Kelly, I can't stand sprouts. You can keep your sprouts. Get some more commerce moving in. Give the sprouts to Katie Cricket fan and leave us alone then. Sounds like Baz is on the same page as me when it comes to sprouts. Okay, let's put some trees down. Never boil them. Listen, there's no way to make a sprout taste nice. It doesn't matter whether you boil it, blowtorch it, throw it in the river, it's never going to taste nice. Your cousin just gave birth to a baby girl, Mr. Lich Reaver. Congratulations. Battered sprouts? Are you kidding me? That's the work of the devil, that is. Battered sprouts. Ugh. How many lanes has this road got? 4. What's going to turn right at those lanes? It's not really useful. No, I hate that junction. It's really annoying. Deep fried Oreo. How does that work? This is some serious congestion. Metropolis. We've unlocked planes and the airport. Next stop 60k unlocks everything. Woohoo! We can unlock all the sectors after this one. Thankfully.